Narcissists, psychopaths, and sociopaths, predators who live among us. What I find genuinely concerning is the rise of these three groups of individuals over the past decades and years, especially over the past 5 to 10 years. And the reason that I find this so concerning is because these are some of the most dangerous groups of people in society, as they are willing to exploit and harm many people to achieve their goals. They're amazing liars, and they can keep their true selves hidden away until the perfectly right time, and then they can show who they really are, take that mask off and reveal their true ugly side and get their goals from you, and then move on to the next person, particularly in individual relationships. And on top of this, they genuinely believe that they are justified in what they are doing. They are also amazing at gaslighting, so for those who don't know, that is making you doubt yourself or question yourself or question reality, right? Which is a psyop, it's a psychological trick. Now, what is scary is that I have noticed that over the past couple of years, these behaviors, and I guess you could say evil actions and narcissistic and psychopathic behaviors more generally, have been rapidly increasing in society. Maybe these people are coming out of the shadows as society becomes more self-centered and unethical, or maybe more of these individuals are being produced, being born due to, I guess you could say, bad socialization, or maybe it's a genetic thing, I don't know. But it is increasing. But the main point is, as these individuals increase in number, they will contribute. They will continue to get more and more influence, and influence society for the worse. Right. So the best example of this is that these individuals tend to be disproportionately represented in positions of power in society. So, for instance, politicians, CEOs, media figures, maybe, and so they get a lot more power than the average person, and they are helped. They are helped by the goal-focused mindset and their lack of ethical concern, right? And what does that allow them to do? It allows them to step on others relatively easily compared to other people and get to the top much easier, which is why these people are, and they're goal-oriented, right? So, for instance, psychopaths are goal-oriented, right? However, even in ordinary lives, the increase of these individuals is having a severe effect on the minds of victims, empaths, or even ordinary unaffected people. And this is making people not really more ill, but it's making people more wary. It's increasing traumas in society, it's increasing negativity in society. Now, I'm not a religious person, but there was a quote from the Bible that said, "In the end times, the world would turn wicked, and men's hearts will turn cold or hard," or something like along those lines. And interestingly, when you look at biblical imagery, these individuals are very similar to demons in the sense that all they do is spread evil and negativity. And they are worldly individuals and have very little redeeming qualities, right? If you're thinking in terms of these individuals, right? They're goal-oriented, they're self-oriented, they're oriented towards evil. And there's not a lot of good things about these people. There's very little redeeming qualities about them, and even those redeeming qualities are not really properly redeeming, But you want to be very careful nowadays with who you interact with. As I've noticed a concerning increase in these individuals that are coming out of the shadows now. And they are influencing people and society for the worse, which is part of the reason why society is deteriorating. And as a consequence, as the consequences of their actions spreads, it kind of becomes contagious as they influence people, especially younger people, to behave more and more like them, and they leave victims in their path. And so you have to be very careful with who you associate with, as you don't know who you are associating with and what kind of motivations that they have towards you. Now, before I end this video, I just wanted to say that these people are kind of everywhere now. Like, even a couple of years ago, it wasn't this bad, but I've noticed like these people are really showing themselves now. So I don't know what this is. I don't know why. I mean, I just told you why I think this is going on, but it is concerning.